Alright guys, I recently picked up Masterverse She-Ra, new returning Masterverse She-Ra from Big Bad Toy Store, and I just really like the look of her. When I saw her, I pre-ordered her, and she's just a big fan of this character, and just love the packaging on these. The packaging and the artwork is always great on these, on the Mattel Master Universe packaging. You can see the 40th anniversary. And here's the side. I'm not sure what that character is called, but that's a really great artwork. Has this interesting texture when you're sort of close in, it's like a speckled kind of paint or print or something. And there's a really nice artwork of the horse. Just really love the look of her. It's interesting. Her armor sort of looks kind of slightly see-through. That's incredible artwork there of her there. Just really nice. I love the look of her armor. I'm sort of really big into sort of Irish lore. It sort of reminds me of like an Irish Celtic character, or sort of ethereal sort of hero. But just absolutely beautiful artwork, amazing artwork. And here's the back. You can see the figure there in all her splendor, but it has that really nice sort of gold sort of touch, sort of metallic sort of finish to her to her sword there, and her sort of boots. There's a nice little profile shot as well. Just fantastic. The most powerful woman in the universe. Just absolutely fantastic. I just really like the look of this figure, and I had to pick her up. But I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It's very hot at the moment. I hope you're enjoying your summer as well. There's a nice photo, another nice shot of her there, with her shield as well, her helmet there as well. And here's some other figures you can get. You can get Terra Claus, Skelter, and Ninja. And here is She-Ra. Just really like the look of her. And she's got straight there in the packaging as well. She looks fantastic. So it's just a matter of taking her out of her packaging here. It's just a bit of tape here at the side. It's sort of you can sort of open it up from both sides or underneath as well. But I sort of, for me personally, I always try not to damage the packaging as much as I can. Just I kind of like the techniques to sort of keep the packaging. I kind of find the packaging kind of interesting as well in its own right. Yeah, so I certainly wouldn't throw it out. I like the idea of sort of looking back on it. I just love the artwork. I think the artwork's always fantastic on these. But yeah, I just straight away instantly really like the look of this character online, so I had to pick her up. I don't have many Masterverse figures. I sort of have more Origins. I kind of tend to kind of prefer the Origins, and that's purely nostalgia because I had some of the figures as a child. I lost most of them. My cousin had a few figures. He actually had a Masked Man and King Hiss. He had a King Hiss as well, and very worn and torn, due to the legs, mainly the legs, because they were put together using bands, a rubber band, whereas now they're much more the more updated modern versions have a much more kind of sturdy sort of pegs. They use sort of pegs. I actually missed that there's another compartment in that the carpet that I just moved away there, but you'll see later that in the compartment comes you can see that she has her shield and a spare hand, but she has a cape there, a nice sort of cloth cape, so it's kind of I tend to kind of sometimes I cut away at the back just to make it easier for the cape to come through, but it's not really necessary here. There's just a couple of cable ties. I tend to use the little scissors for that. but overall, just the figure just looks fantastic. The colouring on her, especially, just has that really, really great sort of the gold sheen to it, sort of metallic sheen, and it has that sort of see-through sort of shell look, white sort of shell look. Mattel obviously are always making improvements to their overall materials that they use, and the different colourings that they use in these figures and toys. Incredible what they're able to achieve. But overall, I just really like the look of this particular character. But you'll see later on that I opened that little side compartment that's part of the bit of cardboard. Later on, you'll see. I'm just clearing away as I go, like just to get rid of some of the cable ties there. But it's really just a matter of getting the figure to stand up. I tend to kind of just check the legs just to make sure they're not twisted in any major way or anything like that. But she looks great. The hair piece looks great as well. It's just overall great details on these Masterverse figures. You see him just kind of lining up the lower leg. But her body armor is just really nice. You can see here there's a kind of like we'll go in for closer looks and such, but like there's a kind of really nice sort of it's like a shell white with a sort of gleam to it. Again the sheen to it. It's just really unique, and the headpiece as well. And the cape as well looks really, really good. Sometimes the figures can be very, very tight or very stiff, but I actually like that. I actually prefer that rather than really loose points on the figure. So that's great. But you can sort of warm them up and warm water if you want to sort of loosen them up. But generally, I really like them. She has the pegs, the hole pegs on her feet, so you can use a stand if you want to. I must get some more stands. I tend to kind of use the DC stands that come with some of the McFarlane toys. Comes with those stands, and those stands are really brilliant, really handy for standing figures up. And they don't take up much room, and just has the classic sort of black to it. But that's the one great thing about those McFarlane figures. But you can see a really great paint job on her, and just I'm using as you can see the DC base plate, but just fantastic on the face and everything. The paint job on her face is just really excellent. Just great look to her. Again, it reminds me of like a Celtic Celtic goddess. She's fantastic. You can see the legs can bend at the knee. A little bit stiff there, but I kind of like that. I kind of twisted the lower leg just a touch, just to make sure the lower sort of boot was sort of facing forward. But they can angle at the ankle, bend at the elbows. Arms can rotate all the way around, but by here it's impeded by the sort of shoulders, shoulder armors. But and the hands can twist around as well. And they can twist a little bit forward and back, or move a little bit forward and back. Head as well can move as well, but a slight movement there because of the hairpiece. And you can also twist at the waist. But you can see there the material of the body armor has that nice sort of like a nearly see-through sort of nice off-white sort of shell with a touch of silver to it. There's a sword. It's just a matter of sort of putting it in her hand, but overall really great, really nice cape as well. Nice material to that. She doesn't come with an extra head or anything like that. The helmet can't be removed or anything like that, but that's okay. That's if that were the case, it would potentially raise the overall retail price of the figure. But just overall, just very drawn to that figure. Just overall, she looks great. And it's a great addition to my collection. Let's see how tall the figure is. As you can see, the figure is 18.5 centimeters tall, and just nearly exactly 7.5 inches tall as well. I'll bring in some other Masterverse figures just for comparison. But here is Masterverse Frosta figure. Really love her. She's great. Like, I just love the colouring on her hair. It looks blue and the white. Just really striking figure. Also She-Ra there. She's great. Look forward to an unboxing of the Origins Frosta. I just recently picked her up. There's the other She-Ra, though. I will say, if I'm being very critical, the face. I think the face could be better, but it's still very good. Still very good. But this updated She-Ra, I think she overall looks really great. Head sculpt on her just looks really good. But thanks very much for watching. If you watched the video, definitely consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you like this kind of content as well. It definitely helps me out. Thank you very much. But really great figures overall. Really great detail on it. And thanks very much for watching again. And I'll catch you in another video. Oh yeah, I wanted to show the extra bag that came with the it was like a little, it's in the compartment just beside the cardboard, inside the cardboard packaging. It's just a little bag, little kind of nice little sort of red Master of the Universe sort of printed bag. But it's funny that I missed that. But it comes with her shield and extra hands. comes with sort of gripping, clenched fists, both clenched fists. So that's really nice. Though I tend to kind of sort of go with splayed hands. But here's a shield. Again, really nice overall look to this with a little gem, and sort of the paint again. It's a really nice sort of gold sort of sheen, sort of texture to that. Really, really nice. Really, really great. Definitely one of the better shields for sure. But these Masterverse figures tend to be very, very great quality on them. But it's nice to get those extra hands, extra sort of clenched fist hands. Kind of trying to decide a pose, but I may go with that. Sort of the sword overhead, and the shield with the shield in hand. It's just a matter of putting the arm through. You can see the little where arms can go through, little sort of straps. That's a really nice shield, really great day. I just love the colouring on it, this gold finish, just really, really nice. Really, really nice. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Definitely subscribe to the channel for more unboxings when I can. And I hope you're enjoying your summer as well. And I'll see you soon. Bye.